Hello again, guys. It's Carly from the Poetry of Nice, and I have my weekly sales update video for you guys. Okay, so once again, no Etsy sales this week. It's been a little while since Etsy's given me anything, so watch this space. We'll see what I do with that. But I do have some Poshmark sales. I do have some eBay sales as well. So as per usual, I will go ahead and show you the item, tell you where I got it from, tell you how much I paid for it originally, and let you know what the buyer paid. Buyer paid shipping for all of the items that I am going to show you. And at the end of the video, I will do a summary where I tell you like my gross profit, my cost of goods, my approximate fees, and then overall my net profit for the week. This weekend was a little bit odd. I actually went out of town. The family and I sort of very last minute decided to drive 6 hours and go to the beach for a couple of days, which was really nice and spontaneous. And if you're curious about how I handled my business when I did that, essentially, we left on the Friday morning, so I packaged everything up. There was a sale Thursday, overnight on Thursday, all that kind of stuff, and had the carrier pick it up on Friday morning. And then I changed my handling on eBay a little bit earlier in the week, right when we decided to go to 2-day handling, so that I didn't have to ship anything out on a Saturday morning, because obviously I wasn't here. And then when I got back Sunday night, we got back about 6:30, and I went ahead and packed up all my shipping from the weekend, which wasn't the most fun, but it was worth doing. And I feel very blessed to have things to pack up, making money and making sales while I am not even at my computer listing. I did, however, set up 5 listings like as drafts on both eBay and Poshmark. And then as we were driving down on Friday morning, I went ahead and activated the 5. They were the exact same listings, so just cross-posted on eBay and on Poshmark, so that it was like 5 live listings went up, as it were, just in case you're curious about how I dealt with that. So anyway, onwards and upwards. Poshmark, first of all. So I had quite a few bundles this week, which I'm always so excited about. I always feel, again, super blessed when I get those. So these first 2 items are in a bundle. The buyer paid a total of $40 for the bundle for the 2 items. And I had a total of $9.20 into these items. These Free People distressed shorts. They had like a button fly. They were really super cute. They cost about $4.50-ish from a ThredUp clearance haul that I did. And I'll go ahead and link that above if you are interested in seeing what else I picked from ThredUp in the clearance. So there were the Free People shorts, and then this, it's thinking about it. There we go. This Altered State t-shirt. I did not get it for the brand, although I will go ahead and show you what the label looks like, because that's always interesting. There we go. I didn't get it for the brand. I got it because I thought it was cool, and it referenced hugging a cat, so you cannot go wrong. And I paid about $4.70 for this when everything was averaged out in one particular thrift haul that I picked up. Oh gosh, let me think. When was that? Probably about a month and a half to 2 months ago now. So these items have both been listed at least 2 months, if not a little bit longer. So I was happy to take the offer of $40 for them both. That was very exciting. All right, next one. All right, the next one was also a bundle. I think this was 3 items. So this was, I think I had a total of $6 into these 3 items. This one is Old Navy, black and white, rope print sheer popover blouse. Popover meaning there's no buttons or anything. It just literally pops on over the head, and it's very floaty, blousy, you know, that kind of stuff. Size extra large. I picked it up because of the size, basically, and it was 50 cents at a rummage sale. Next item in the bundle was this. I paid $3, I think, either $3 or $4. I can't quite remember now. It's been a while at a thrift store. I picked it up because the comps looked quite good and I liked the print. It was the honey pie print shirt, like a button-down shirt by J. Crew. It was the black J. Crew label, so I went ahead and grabbed it because that is the newer label. It usually sells better for me. However, it was a size 00, so while the novelty print was super cute and was selling well, size 00 is a little hard to move. So I've had this for probably about 6 months at this point. So that was also included in the bundle. And then the last item in this bundle was this Loft burnt orange lace, like an overlay long sleeve top. And this, again, I paid 50 cents at a rummage sale, and this has only been listed for a couple of weeks. So those 3 items together, buyer paid $50. They actually sent me the offer. They put them together, sent me the offer, which I always enjoy, and I accepted right away. All right. This I picked up last weekend. It was in my latest haul video. So I picked it up for 57 cents at a rummage sale. It was the American Eagle Soft and Sexy line. Again, let me go ahead and show you the label. This is actually one of the only American Eagle sort of lines, pieces, whatever you want to call it, that I will pick up at this point. It just seems to do really well for me. And this item was actually one of the ones that was drafted on the Friday. So I made it live on the Friday, and I think it either sold on the Friday or on the Saturday, so it sold within a day essentially, and it sold for full asking price of $20. So yes, very nice sort of quick flip on that one. And then the next 2 items were also bundled. This was something I picked up last weekend also. So again, 57 cents into this Soybu, which I think is like a yoga brand. The comps actually didn't look too strong on this, but I was happy to see them bundled together. And then this piece I picked up 2 weekends ago, I think it was, at a rummage sale for 50 cents. I talked about this in my whole video, and I talked about how I picked it up because even though it was the Muppets, and I'm not sure on popularity, I don't always pick up all character prints when it comes to scrub tops. This was sort of more, the kind of rarer characters, I suppose you could say. I'm sorry, I'm stumbling over my words today. Can you tell I've had a few days off? Does anyone else get like that when they've had a few days off? Anyway, we'll get through this. Bear with me, and thank you. It was Beaker and Dr. Bunsen, as you can see here on like the close-up there of the print. So slightly different, slightly more obscure characters for the Muppets, rather than, your usual Kermit and Miss Piggy and stuff. So I went ahead and grabbed it, and they bundled those 2 items together for $35. All right. Yes, that was right. Okay, making sure I'm on top of my notes here. Okay, this was also an item from last weekend, so 57 cents here as well. It's vintage 90s, a very oversized fanny pack. Like, this is the waist of the mannequin, and this is the bottom, so you can see how big this thing is. I listed it for $35. That was really shooting high. I usually get about $20 or $19.95 on Etsy for the fanny packs that I list. I went a bit higher because this one was oversized, but someone came in, and I believe they were a viewer, and if they were, hello, thank you for buying, and they offered me $20 within like a day or so of me listing, so I went ahead and took it. I hope that they absolutely love it. This is definitely a piece that requires, a certain kind of buyer that would just really enjoy it and sort of appreciate its nostalgia and all that kind of stuff, and I hope that they absolutely love it. So there we go, it went on to a good home. This Bowden skirt sold for $20. I've had this for a really, really long time, and I paid about $3 at a thrift store for this. It has a very nice floral print, but looking at it, I probably would have helped myself out if I'd have done a close-up of the print like that just to show how pretty it was. I guess in the future I may do that for my thumbnail. And the next was another bundle. This bundle was for $85. Let me think. Each of these items actually costs 57 cents. These were all from last weekend also, so very quick sales. And yes, this was a fossil, like a braid. It was like a woven body with a braided leather strap. You can see that here. It was in really nice shape, really nice hardware and all that kind of stuff. So that was part of the bundle. These Torrid jeans, the Torrid boyfriend jeans, they went ahead and sold as well. And here is the tag in case you're interested. And the last item in this bundle were these Nurture ankle booties. I actually did not think that these would sell until fall, but they popped them in the bundle, and I was super happy to give them those items for $85. I liked each and every one of those items, and they were actually some of the best finds that I had from the weekend. So I'm really glad that someone came and sort of scooped them up and put them all together. I actually think this entire thing, all 3 items, will make the most fantastic outfit. So they have a good eye. Okay. Calvin Klein. So these are usually quick flips for me at this time of the year. These actually took about a month or so to sell. I spent 50 cents on these. Woo, 50 cents at a rummage sale. And let me go ahead and show you the tag as well, because that is always useful to everyone. There you go, Calvin Klein. And these sort of khaki, like roll-up tabbed sort of cropped pants, I suppose you could call them, usually do pretty well for me. So $12, 50 cents into $12, it's not too bad. You make a couple of bucks. But usually they go just a little bit higher. That one had a teeny tiny like little pinhole in the waistband, but that kind of brought down the value just a little bit for me. Okay, so I picked these up last yard sale season, so probably closer to summertime. And it took me a while to realize what they were. I think it's Anu, is that how you say it? There we go. You can see the like logo right there. They're actually like a Teva brand. These were walking shoes. Unfortunately, they did have some wear to them. You can kind of see, let me see if I can get a better picture for you. Like on the back here and stuff, there was definitely like some letters missing and some of this was kind of rubbed away. They were absolutely functional. There was nothing wrong with them, but cosmetically, they definitely had a bit of wear to them and stuff. Some holes and things in here that you would probably need to, pay attention to with socks and whatnot. So I paid $1 at a yard sale. When I got home and sort of had another look at the condition and stuff, I thought, they do have some more wear, so I ended up taking $13. But otherwise, it probably could have gone closer to 20 to 25 if they'd have been just a little bit better condition. I had this down as 0 because this was actually my own shirt, tank top, whatever you want to call it. It just didn't fit the way that I like to anymore. And it was a collaboration. It was H&M, so it was not an expensive brand, but it was, I can't really show, can you? Alexis Mackenzie, you don't say, that's the name of the art piece. And as you can see here on the front, the flowers, like the floral decoration or whatever, it says you don't say. Really, really super pretty, but like I said, just didn't fit the way I wanted it to anymore. I listed it for 20, someone offered 18, or in fact, I think I sent out a best offer 18 and $1.80 shipping incentive, and it sold within a couple of hours of me listing it. So very happy with a nice quick flip again. And last piece on Poshmark was this Chico's orange. Someone pointed out it looks like poppies, and you're absolutely right. It totally looks like poppies. I missed that, but I just called it retro floral. That's the vibe I got from it. It also had a cold shoulder detail, which you can kind of see here, that was really hard to show. I picked it up for 50 cents at a rummage sale, 57 cents, I'm sorry to be exact, and this was from last weekend also, so a lot from last weekend has moved already, which is really nice. Definitely made all my money back already and into the pure profit, and this sold within a day of listing as well, which is really nice. All right, on to eBay. This was an item I picked up for 50 cents at a rummage sale, and I picked it up purely on print. The brand was, I think it was the Liz Claiborne brand. Yes, Crazy Horse, Liz Claiborne Company. I picked it up purely because I thought it was really cute. Definitely had like a retro sort of beach vibe to it, as you can see there with the parasols and the beach chalets and all that kind of stuff. And so I took a chance on it to see if it would sell, and it did. It sold for $12 on a best offer, but like I said, I paid 50 cents, and the brand was not all that, so I was happy enough for it to move, and I had that listed for about 2 or 3 months. This was a very quick flip. I listed this on the Friday and it sold on the Sunday, I think. I took best offer of $15. I actually paid $4.50 for this when everything was evened out. It's J. Jill Wherever, which is one of the collections I sometimes pick up, but I picked it up because it was a black and white gingham print, as you can see there, and gingham usually moves really quickly for me, just like it did now. But when all was said and done, you'll see my breakdown of like what I spent, cost of goods, and what I made back and stuff. And even those small amounts to me tend to add up and give me a pretty decent net profit. So I was happy enough to move it quickly. And $15, I was expected to get 15 to 18. So, I don't mind too much. Another J. Jill piece. This was 50 cents at a rummage sale. Just a very simple scoop neck lilac purple long sleeve tee. It was called the Fitted Tee Top. This is the older J. Jill logo where it's like in the cursive there. Size small, which I wasn't expecting it to sell too quickly, but let me think, what did I take here? I took it sold for the sale price you see there, $14.44, and like I said, I paid 50 cents. Another Chico's piece. This I took a best offer of $12 on because I've had it forever. I used to do so well with Chico's Travelers, like the slinky knit, and this was like a lace-up neck. I thought larger size. I thought for sure it would do really well, and so I paid $3 at the thrift store for it, and it has sat for almost a year. So someone came in, gave me a best offer of $12, and I went ahead and took it. And again, buys are paying shipping and all that kind of stuff for these as well. These I got just a few weeks ago for 50 cents at a rummage sale. Someone came in and offered me $14, which I was happy for. They're Jones New Yorks. That's not something I usually pick up. Size 4, so they're not necessarily, a more popular size, I wouldn't say. Boot cut, they're not a skinny cut. The only thing they really had going for them, as it were, that made me pick them up for the 50 cents is the print. They were corduroy and they had this amazing kind of paisley print all over them. And they actually moved pretty quickly. They sold within a week or two of being listed. So $14 there. This was from last weekend as well, so 57 cents, took a best offer of $14, which I'm happy enough for on a Soma bra. This I picked up ages ago, and I only really just got around to listing about a month or two ago. I took best offer of $15 because there was some wear, but it was a vintage sort of 80s, 90s duffel bag. It was quite a small size. It definitely wasn't like the usual duffel bag size, but it was ABC Wide World of Sports. Let me see, color block. It was kind of cool. There you go. You can sort of see that there was definitely some wear happening there. So $15 I'm happy with, and I paid 50 cents for it. This Lane Bryant camo cardigan I paid 50 cents for, and it sold on sale for $19.54 plus shipping. Banana Republic, I actually ended up taking a best offer of $12.70 for this. I thought this was super cute. I really liked the print. I love that it was a full wrap top, but it was an extra small, so I don't think that helped it very much. And it sat for quite a long time at this point. It's probably about 6 months, and with barely any attention on Poshmark or mini watches, anything like that. So $12.70, I paid $1 originally. Happy to make my money back and a few more dollars on top. Just a pair of Old Navy sort of shorts, like crop jeans almost. Well, no, they're probably above the knee. So I guess like Bermuda shorts. Sold for $12.99, paid 50 cents. Soft Surroundings, another rummage sale find, paid 50 cents. Actually took a best offer of $9. This is such a good example of being like brand blind. I grabbed it because it was Soft Surroundings. That is an old tag, by the way. And I like that brand, and it's pretty expensive. But overall, the style, like, I don't know what I was thinking, really. It was sort of like a textured, I don't even know how to describe it, but it was obviously like a V-neck tank top. Just not, terribly on style for what Soft Surroundings has on their website right now, for instance. They're far more like flowy, linen, maxi dresses, lag and look, that kind of thing. This wasn't really their usual style, but like I said, paid 50 cents, ended up taking $9 plus shipping. This, I only listed a couple of, maybe just a week ago, actually. This photo is terrible. So here's the issue of having a slim female mannequin, is when you take a picture of a men's big and tall plus size shirt, it looks atrocious. I'm just going to own that it doesn't look good. However, it did sell within around 1 to 2 days of being listed. It was new with tags, and it was a 3XLT, so big and tall, 3XL. But unfortunately, did have a couple of very light marks on the bottom hem. So I disclosed them. I listed it new with defects, and like I said, paid 50 cents, and someone offered $17 plus shipping, which I was happy with. I paid $2.90 for this J. Crew like Raglan baseball scoop t-shirt. It was very, very thin knit. Almost felt like a linen, but I don't think it was. It was just really, really pretty. Perfect for this time of year. I'm not sure if I would pay $3 for it again. I think that was a little high. But I ended up selling it for a best offer of $15.51 plus the shipping. So maybe more around the $1. Pushing it at $2 mark would be what I would do for something like this. And the last thing I'm going to show you is another one of these things. We just happened to get another free one with some deal or some, I don't even know. They just keep coming to the house at this point. I'm kidding, kind of. But this is the third one that we've got for free through something or other. And I just went ahead and reused the old listing. It was the same color, same everything. It sold within a couple of days of being listed for $22.97 with the free shipping. Oh, no, they paid shipping as well. Just kidding. So, yeah, these things are quick, easy flips if you happen to find them in a deal at any point. Okay, and that is everything. Let me tell you my numbers real quick. So my gross profits for this week, which is the 19th of March through to the 24th of March, were $537.15. My cost of goods for everything that I showed you here was $80.32, which is a bit higher than it usually is. A few thrift store finds in there and all that kind of stuff. And my fees, my approximate fees, which is 20% of my gross profits. I call it 20% because that's what it is on Poshmark, and eBay almost evens out to that when you take into account platform fees and PayPal fees. So to be consistent, I call it 20%, be transparent, all that good stuff. It was approximately $107.43. So taking into account those things, my net profit after all is said and done, fees, costs and goods, everything taken out, was $349.40, which I'm pretty happy with. For most of you who've been watching my channel for a while, you'll know that I tend to work sort of between 1 and 3 hours a day because I'm also a full-time stay-at-home parent. And then obviously this weekend, I was off at the beach, not doing anything specifically with my business. So to walk away with a net profit about $350, I'm pretty happy with. Okay. And that is everything I'm going to show you today. Stay tuned on my channel. I do have another video coming out in the next couple of days. I'm ever so slightly behind on the videos just because of our mad dash to the beach, but bear with me. I'll be catching up. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed yet, I would love to have you subscribe. Don't forget to say hello in the comments. Let me know how your sales and your sourcing is going as well. And I will catch you in the next video. Bye, you guys.